What's up, people? Let me make some small-scale PvP tier list for Throne and Liberty weapon classes. Let me share you my 8 months of gameplay experience. Yes, guys, I play this game on the Korean region since it's released at December 7 to today. I have a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge. I'm making a lot of guidelines for this game. You can enter to my channel, you can check the guidelines, which will be so much helpful for the open beta, and it will be helpful for the global release of Throne and Liberty. Let's progress your character faster than the others. So check the channel, find your best guidelines. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button for the video if you will like, and let's get back on the topic. You know what, I want you to understand that this game is not like the other MMORPGs. You need a specific gear and you need to sometimes swap for the specific classes for the specific situation. Right now I'm making small scale PvP tier list, and it does not include the siege battles or some large scale PvPs. You have to understand, I will make the large scale PvP tier list also to show you which classes is dominating on the large scale one, but this is the small scale one. This is the moment when you will face most often in the game, and let's see what I think about the classes. So I make this tier list for you guys. I really try hard to make these icons and everything. Yeah, you cannot find it, you know, the game is fresh, game is new. So yeah, I spent almost whole day to get these images and make this everything to record the video for you guys. So subscribe to the channel. Okay, let's get back on the topic. So if you don't know the game and never seen before, and you are the new player, you have to know that in Throne and Liberty you don't have class name, but you have two weapons which gives you the unknown class. We call it, like, if you have the staff dagger, we call it the staff dagger. It would be nice if they would make some names like in Arcade, but it is what it is. And also you can take the same weapon for both hand, and it's have its reason, guys. If you check my guidelines for the Gate of Infinity, which is the solo instance bosses, it's the weekly one, you get a lot of reward from that. There is the ranking list, and guys, there is the glitch for the players who have brain, but for the players who are watching me, you can get the glitch. And you can take the boss weapon in the instance, and there is solo concurrention. For example, if staff dagger, there is the concurrention like an 200 player. On the staff there is the concurrention like in 20 players. So yeah, that's the smart move. You can check the video how I'm doing it and how you can do it. So okay, let's get back on the topic. The first one is the longbow, and this one is a troll, and you can use this one only for the Gate of Infinity. The same for the dagger, and same for the wand. You can use this for the Gate of Infinity. You can have one main weapon, some powerful bow, some powerful wand or powerful dagger, and you can take as the blue dagger for the secondary for make your class dagger, and you can kill the boss in Gate of Infinity and take your high rank, lower concurrention. So now it comes the wand dagger. Wand dagger in the PvP, small scale PvP, it's not a bad class. I mean, it's the healer with some hide, with an evasion, because dagger have really huge passive evasion, and with the crit. If you never see the power of the wand when it's sleeping the target and it's burning, it's bursting, also you can use the crit from the dagger, and dagger have so high critical chance rates because of the passive. So I would take this one as the A list, because I'm not putting this one on the S list, since, you know, this is not easy to make this combination. You know, there have to be some people, you have to sleep them, you have to cast the depth of 3 times, and this is not like in one shot and do something. So I'm putting there in the A list, but this is really powerful one. There is also this class, it's also trolling, the sword and shield and sword and shield, and sword and shield and wand. This is really important class for the mass PvPs, and trust me, guys, to make the combination with the wand dagger, if it will be a bit harder, the make same combination for sword and shield and wand is a way easy. The Paladin right now at this moment in this game in any aspect, for the mass PvP or small scale PvP or arena or 1 versus 1, is undead. You cannot kill the Paladin. There is no class which can kill on the same equipment and the same gear the Paladin. This is the S tier. It is the S tier one. So yeah, it's just like that. The Longbow wand have some kind of problem, you know, for my perspective, because the Longbow is the range one and the wand does not have that much range. With the Longbow wand, you don't have enough Longbow skills to be unstoppable, and you don't have enough critical damage, I mean, to finish someone as fast as possible. So anyway, for me, for my personal opinion, Longbow wand is not a good thing. I would put it in the B, or I don't like Longbow wand. This is my own idea. I know that the Longbow can reset the wand skills, but I will make the special tier list for the tanks and for the healers, for the DPS class, high ones, for the PvE and PvP. This is the mixed one, this is the global one, and this is the small scale one. So as the small scale PvP importance for the class, there is no wand and bow for my perspective. Longbow, okay, let's put it in the B, and let's put this one on the C. Longbow shield, okay, let's put it in a troll, because I think it's the troll. This is the same. Crossbow longbow, you know, crossbow longbow is not that bad, but there is some misunderstanding and there is some conflicts, you know. Crossbow is the short range weapon and longbow is the long range weapon. If you take the crossbow, it means that you have a problem with your crossbow skills. But the longbow is the good for the long stage, because maybe less problematic on the tier 1 gear when you have reapers which have 21% critical damage. But guys, if we get this global version of the game with the tier 1 gear, in 2 months around, I think we will get a tier 2 gear, and there is no place for the crossbow longbow. Really, there is no place for this weapon, because you get the tier 2 gear with the critical damage on the meters, and you can reach 40 meters with the longbow. So yeah, overall I would put this on the C list. I don't like this idea. This is also the troll. Sword and shield. Oh, this is so important and interesting one. You know, a sword and shield and dagger. Sword and shield and dagger is really good combination for the tanks. Actually, the people who goes to the evasion tanks, because the dagger have the combination for the mage and range evasion, and the sword and shield itself have the combination for the melee and range evasion. For the mages, to kill the sword and shield and dagger evasion tank, it's really hard. You don't have even chance for this. So I think a full tank, what I call the full defensive tank, is this one, and this is really important for the small scale PvP too, because your guys walking, stunning people, it's even have the hide. So yeah, this is really good. Greatsword longbow combination, I don't think the longbow have the hit problem, so I would put it like this, and I will explain you why. The greatsword idea is an offensive weapon. Yes, greatsword is an offensive weapon, and longbow is the ranged weapon. Greatsword have really nice passives if you miss some hit, but with the longbow, nah, it's the C. The greatsword crossbow is the garbage. Is the troll. I think it's the troll, and you don't have to take it, because anywhere where is the crossbow is the high dominant weapon, and crossbow have the crit problem more than the hit problem. So greatsword have hit passives nicely for as the secondary weapon if you want to use, and no, with the crossbow it's just a troll. Longbow dagger, I would put this one Longbow Dagger as an A-list. Okay, let's put it on the A-list and let me tell you why. Longbow Dagger is a really good single target burst damager, because the dagger have the critical damage. It's an additional 80% critical damage, and if you have reapers, man, from the long range your damage is bursting. It's really hard damage. You have also hide, and you have also evasion, and you have a lot of crit. You never have a crit problem. You can take the HP for the other stats where you was thinking to put the crit. So this is the A, but it's not the S, and I will show you which bow is the S. This bow is an S. This is the overkill. I'm so sorry for myself. I'm a staff dagger guy that I cannot handle the crossbow, you know. I don't like the crossbow skills. But staff longbow, sorry, I was mentioning the longbow. But staff longbow, you have to have the longbow as the main weapon and staff as the secondary weapon. And man, you do a lot of damage. You don't have mana problem, and you do a really huge amount of the damage. Also, you have the high heavy attack chance because the staff have really nice passives. You never have mana problem. You have additional HP and MP, which is important, guys. In this game, MP is really important, and it looks like that you take all active skills from the longbow and you take only 3 skills from the staff, mostly the chain light, arc light, and the meteor. Meteor is overkill, and arc light is also overkill. With the staff skill, you can reset your meteor or arc light or any skill what you want, and it means that you're casting double meteor, you're casting the double arc light. That is huge amount of the power. So this class is real S tier for the small scale PvP. So what is the next? Next is our troll, also the crossbow, sword, and shield. This is the pure troll. The great sword and sword. The great sword and sword combination, it's really powerful for against the melee and against the ranged class, because with the great sword combination you can have a huge amount of the hit, and mostly at that state people are going to the hit and heavy attack chance and HP, because heavy attack chance is doubling down your damage, and the you have a lot of hit, so you don't evasion it to the people. You are the fighter tank, and you're gonna burst the melee classes and you're gonna burst the ranged classes. So this is also a really good combination. I would go to the A tier. The staff is the troll, and the greatsword staff is also the troll. This is troll. If you see someone, this is troll. Crossbow dagger. Ooh, crossbow dagger is an S tier. At this stage, at this moment, as this update, crossbow dagger is a really S tier weapon, because in the PvE, in the PvP, in the small scale battle, crossbow don't have large scale battle, but yeah, it is what it is. This is the S tier. You can get burst. You can shit out from the planet in seconds. This is so powerful, and all what I'm telling you now, these S tiers need nerf. Yeah, it's like that. Okay, this one, crossbow one is also the troll, because you don't have survivability on this side. And yeah, the greatsword dagger I would put to A tier, because you know what I'm doing, guys. S tier and A tier is really good combinations, but if you put something on the S tier, there have to be equal, you know. The greatsword dagger is really great, and there will be a lot of greatsword daggers, but this is not any of this moment. I mean, this is the overkills in any circumstances. So greatsword dagger is really good. You have a lot of hit, you have evasion, and you have critical damage. This one will annoy you so much. It will annoy you so much, and there will be a lot of greatsword daggers on the server. Get used to it. Staff crossbow is also the troll. Staff wand, guys, I would put in the beer list, because it's the good healer type of combination, and when I will make the healer ones, which healing class is the better on the tier list, I will put it in the high tiers. But as the small scale PvPs, Staff and Wand, Tome. Okay, let's put it here. Let's put it here. It will not be fair to put it on the B list. Staff and Sword and Shield is, I think it's mostly the joke. Yeah, it's mostly the joke. Staff and Dagger. Staff and Dagger, this is my class. I'm not putting my class on the S tier because it's not an S tier. Again, not any of these weapon combination is not at the same level for these combinations. This is overkill combinations. This is so overkill ones, you know. And sorry, I have to take the Greatsword Wand combination, and you know, the Greatsword Wand combination is weird. I would put it just a P. This is the least. I mean, yeah, just check this. I put myself here because I cannot play with the Longbow. I mean, I like to play with the staff as the main weapon, and I cannot play with the Longbow. Guys, you have to understand, this is the best tier list for the small scale PvP. Not the castle sieges or large scale PvPs, but you know, the castle sieges are like 2 weeks in a day, and you will face the large scale battles maximum 3 times in a week. So this is what it is. I hope you like the video. If you never played Throne and Liberty before, you can check my channel. You can check the guidelines on my channel. This is just a tier list, but I will make more explanations videos. I will make the more tier list, especially ones, because you know, this game have a lot of lanes. It's depend which lanes you're gonna go, and after some months of your gameplay, you can add your lane. I mean, you can make your character for small scale PvP and for the siege one, and you can final ways, like you will need to have the PvE combination for yourself to swap the weapons, which is best for you. For example, the staff dagger is garbage on the PvE, and if I want to be good in PvP, I have to take the longbow as the secondary weapon. I have to upgrade the longbows, and you get me what I mean, right? The best situation for you will be you need to go to the PvE combination. You need to go to the 1 versus 1 or 3 versus 3 combinations for the arena. You have to go to the small scale PvP combination, and you have to go to the large scale as the siege battle, tax delivery, and such stuff. So yeah, 1 is done, 1 tier list, 4 is incoming. okay guys, I hope you like the video. If you play the Throne and Liberty, if you don't agree with me with any of this situation, you can type me on the comments and let's talk about this. You know, I want to hear your opinion also. So that was that, guys. This is my tier list for small scale PvP. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you have different opinion, don't forget to comment me and let's talk about your opinions about the comment. And overall, guys, if you appreciate my hard work for this game and for this content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button too. As always, guys, see you in the next video.